So good afternoon, everybody. I want to thank you for coming out today. My name is Stephen Malone. I am the director for the Roswell Recreation Parks Historic and Cultural Affairs Department. I want to say thank you so much for coming out on this beautiful day. This tree that is here actually was planted by our staff in November of last year, but we have waited for the perfect weather day to get out here to do the dedication. So I think we couldn't have picked a better day to come out and celebrate, be on these historic grounds that are so enjoyable to be out here and explore the gardens that are out here. I can tell you what a wonderful opportunity it is for these assets to be a part of our city and our department specifically. So without further ado, I want to turn it over to our Mayor Pro Tem, Mr. Councilmember Will Morthland.
Hello, everyone. All right, let's see who's here. Okay. Quick introduction of the very important folks standing to my left. We have City Council members and leadership. Councilmember Lee Hills, Rec and Parks Liaison. Councilmember Christine Hall, Finance Liaison. Then we have the American Sons of the Revolution that is spread amongst. We have Stacy McCarver, Piedmont President. We have Ron Redner, National Liberty Tree Chairman. Rick Reese, Education Committee Chairman. And Sue Gilbert, Region of the Martha Stewart Bullock DAR. Did I miss anybody? Yes, here we are. Okay, Miss Linda, last name. Linda Reese, there you go. And Linda Reese, the donator of the tree. All right, fantastic. Very good, very good. Okay, is that everybody? Yes? All right. As we gather here today for the Liberty Tree dedication, I'm thrilled to share with you some exciting initiative that intersects with our nation's history and the importance of preserving our natural environment. In anticipation of the 250th anniversary of the United States in 2026, the Sons of the American Revolution have launched a nationwide endeavor called the 250th SAR Liberty Tree Program. This program aims to plant liberty trees, specifically elm trees, across the country. The goal is ambitious, yet deeply symbolic: to plant 250 of these trees, at least one in each state, by July 4th, 2026. These trees will serve as a powerful reminder of our nation's past, honoring the sacrifices made during the American Revolution. Each tree will be accompanied by a dedication plaque, and they'll be strategically planted in locations named after patriots or to honor veterans. The Liberty Tree holds significant historical importance, particularly in Boston, where colonists staged acts of defiance against British rule in 1765. It became a symbol of resistance and played a pivotal role in the fight for independence. But planting these trees, we not only honor our history, but we also educate the public about the importance of our nation's founding principles. Today, let us celebrate as we embark on a journey of appreciation and stewardship for the trees that enrich our lives in so many ways. Together, let us plant the seeds of a greener, more sustainable future for generations to come. Thank you for joining us today on this special occasion. And at this point, I'd like to pass the microphone over to Councilmember Hills, who will share with us a little bit about the 250th anniversary of our nation and our plans, pseudo plans, that we're working on right now with the city of Roswell.
So it's a delight for me to see all of you here today, and also to share what the city of Roswell is doing. We started about a year and a half ago putting plans together to celebrate our country's 250th anniversary. So some of you I've already been in touch with, the city's been in touch with. Of course, this is significant today because this is recognizing our history of this country and what it means, and putting a symbolic tree in the ground here in Roswell. We've got several already. And I, being a Martha Stewart Bullock, daughter of the American Revolution, along with my regent, Ms. Sue Gilbert, and many of you here, of course, partnering with Piedmont SARs, the Sons of the American Revolution, and Children of the American Revolution, Martha Stewart Bullock chapter. So it's really a great thing that we're pushing this forward, for me personally, pushing this forward to make sure that Roswell has one of the best, if not the best, celebration for the entire year of 2026. So we're really looking forward to that. If you haven't gotten involved and want to, please reach out to me or anybody in the city. We can direct you there. But we've got all sorts of things, from musical interactions, from parades to plays, theatrical events, social events, and incorporating pretty much every way of life in that whole year in the city of Roswell, dedicating that to the 250th anniversary of our country. So delighted to have you all participate, and wonderful to have you here today. Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Morthland.
Thank you all. Real quick before I turn it over to Sue Gilbert, who I would love to have up and say a few words about the Daughters of the American Revolution, I want to recognize a few of our staff who were instrumental in making this initiative happen. They love to stand in the background. They rarely like to be up here in the spotlight, but two of our wonderful staff members are in the back of the room right here. Chris Durkee, who is our horticulturalist with our department, he is actually the one that puts the tree in the ground and makes sure it stays there and is healthy. And then Dina Bush, who is our historic assets manager back there in the pink. So please make sure to give them a round of applause. They are the real true heroes that are with our staff that make these initiatives so great, and they're the ones that help to support the day-to-day operations of these sites. So thank you so much. Real quick, I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Sue Gilbert to allow for some words regarding the Daughters of the American Revolution.
Good afternoon. On this Arbor Day weekend and 170th year of Roswell becoming a city in 1854, I am happy to present this tree donated by Linda and Rick. My name is Sue Gilbert, Regent of the Martha Stewart Bullock chapter. Thank you for being here today. The Piedmont chapter Sons of the American Revolution, the Martha Stewart Bullock Children of the American Revolution, Catherine Jimenez and David Jimenez. And David is the National American Heritage and President-elect of Martha Stewart Bullock CAR. Kathy Marsh, there she is. She's the Georgia State Society, currently the State Literary Promotion Committee Chair and Public Relations Media, and is upcoming State Curator-elect. Roswell King Chapter Regent Milbury Hurd, and our officers, First Vice Regent Cynthia Waskowski, Chaplain Catherine Jimenez, Recording Secretary Courtney Riley, raise your hand, thank you, Historian Tammy Packer. Okay, Linda and Rick, on behalf of our chapter, I'm extending my utmost appreciation for this precious reminder that Martha Stewart Bullock is part of such a wonderful organization and part of the city of Roswell. We're so happy to be part of that. This chapter stands steadfastly for historic preservation, education, and patriotism, and also conservation, and that's why we decided to have this on Arbor Day weekend. Martha Stewart Bullock was started in 1986 here at Bullock Hall, just right across the street. After this tree planting ceremony, will be convening over at Founders Cemetery where the beginnings of Roswell, where we look and honor our beginnings and look forward to the future. In 2001, a group of Martha Stewart Bullock members honored the city's founding with a plaque. The plaque was in need of repair, and with historian Tammy Packard, help, it has been repaired and placed in the Founders Cemetery again. After our refreshments, and everyone's invited, we will convene at Founders Cemetery to place a wreath. Thank you to the City of Roswell for assisting us with this beautiful ceremony and taking such good care of our beloved city. Thank you.
So with that, I will turn it over to anyone else. Stacy, Rick, Ron, anybody else?
Yeah, thanks, you will. This young man can trace his heritage all the way back to George Washington and that crowd across Delaware. He's got the triangle hat, even though they didn't use it today. But he's part of the Piedmont chapter, and we're very appreciative for everybody to come out today. I am the national chairman for the Liberty Tree Project. Our goal for the 250th anniversary coming up in 2026 is 250 of these trees, Liberty trees, elm trees, specifically an elm tree because that was the original tree in Boston before the American Revolution. So in 1765, the Boston colonists did their first act of defiance at the tree against the Stamp Act, which was the British imposed tax at the time, and that started the whole deal. So from that rallying point there, the tree became a rallying point. The reason why they picked the tree, it just happened. If you turn around, that's the big tree in Boston Commons. Again, that was 10 years before the American Revolution. The year right before the Revolution, 1775, the British government had enough of the rallies around the tree. Remember the Boston Tea Party? That was there too. And so they ordered the tree to be cut down and used for firewood. So our goal now is to replant 250 of these around the country, one in each state, especially in counties or cities named after a patriot, like we're doing today. Roswell is named after Roswell King. This home is his son's, Barrington King's. Roswell King was a patriot and fought in the American Revolution. We honored him about, I think, around 10 years ago or so, both the DAR and the SAR over at the Founders Cemetery. So he's done a great thing for all of us, and we wouldn't be here without it. So with that, we've planted 60 trees to date. We got 3 more coming up in the next few weeks, 2 here in Roswell, 1 up in Alpharetta. And I heard from the CAR folks that they're planting 1 in Alaska. I do need help, like anybody's got relatives out there in Hawaii or any of these other different places, I sure need help on that, because North Carolina, South Carolina, Pennsylvania, Texas, Ohio, we've already got trees there. So it's, again, we got 60 planted, only 190 to go, and just a few short years. So I think it's a great cause. I think it gives a lot of history of what's going on, and hopefully these trees will be here for a long, long time. Thank you. I'm going to turn it over to our Piedmont president of SAR, Stacy McCarver.
Thank you, Ron. Just briefly, I wanted to thank you all for being here today and to tell you how much we appreciate in the SAR, the city of Roswell, the faithful partners they have been with the Sons of the American Revolution, and how much we appreciate sharing history with the people of Roswell and through the city of Roswell. History is important, but it's not static. Unless we share the history, unless we learn from history and leave behind, in this case, very physical reminders of history, we're doomed not to learn from it. So it's wonderful that you're all out here today and are a part of this ceremony. We appreciate the ability to plant this tree here and at other Roswell locations, and hope to see you out for many, many more of these. So thank you.
Stacy, thank you. Real quick before we kind of conclude for the day, I just want to take the opportunity to advocate for all of the city's historic assets, to make sure to get out there, enjoy the grounds, enjoy these historic structures that are there. Our team takes such good care of them. We try to advocate for all the preservation of all the historic assets that we have under the city of Roswell, and we want to make sure that the public gets out there and enjoys them as much as we do day in and day out. So thank you all so much for being here today. We hope that you'll come out and enjoy these assets for many, many years to come. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
If we could get everybody to come this way, I'm thinking it would be great to have Barrington in the background, and let's face the tree.
All right, everybody in, look this way. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got a few. Okay, hold on. Nobody move. All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Thank you all so much.